We can turn to nature and recognize that just like in any species, in any category of life, there is oneness, but we don't even expect sameness. But in humanity, for some reason, we think that people are supposed to be just like us because, we're so good the way we are. So we're going to turn to nature a little bit for a little bit of our time together today and recognize or look at or explore this idea that there is oneness, but it doesn't mean or require sameness. For example, notice the roses. The roses are all roses. They even are similar in color and size and shape. And in that sense, they represent the allness of roses. They're all the same. But are they? No. Each one is a little different. The coloring is a little different. Each one has a different number of leaves, a different number of thorns. I need to be careful. These roses have thorns. And even if they did seem all the same, as if they looked all the same, I would be able to show you in some detail that, this one over here, it's like, I don't know, this petal is a little messed up. Maybe I would take it off because it doesn't look really pretty. It's all miscolored and part of it looks like it might be dying. But do I hate roses because the one petal on the one rose is not looking to what my human brain thinks of as perfect? Of course not. Does that make me say, oh, well, I'm just not going to like roses anymore because that rose doesn't look like this rose? Of course not. We don't expect all the roses to be the same, even though we accept and we know without any doubt whatsoever that they are one. They are one thing. They are one tribe. But roses are part of another tribe that they are in oneness with. So, hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Because I have examples of lots of items that would fit in the category of flowers. Roses are a part of the category of flowers, just like each one of us is part of a category called humans. And so if I were to put this particular species of daisies into the vase, oh no, we can't mix roses and daisies, can we? What is Tracy thinking about? But the reality is they look different, but they are all a part of the one thing, the same thing. And what about, I don't know, does anybody like what used to be my favorite flower, a bird of paradise? A bird of paradise needs different sun, different amounts of water, different climate than the roses I started with. Yet, in the context of oneness, they are not all the same. I mean, so you get where I'm going with this, right? So I don't even know what this tropical flower is. Maybe some of you do, and if you do and you're on Facebook Live, put it in the chat. Like, what is it that this particular flower needs? All I know is that it is tropical and it is a flower, and in that sense, when I am today thinking about the oneness and what it is and how it works, I am really clear that oneness is not sameness. And even in the category of tropical plants, they're not all the same. So I can add sunflowers, I can add ferns, I can add leaves, I can add my favorite, the Gerber daisy, and guess what? In my opinion, now this arrangement I might play with it a little bit, but I kind of like the variety here. What about you? Do you tend to like the variety of humanity, or do you tend to stay away from it? Do you protect yourself and try to only be like with people who are like you? Or do you like the fact that the hydrangea looks so very different and has a different experience, and so you put it right up front and reach out to it in your own life, to have a little hydrangea in your life, along with the sunflower, along with the roses. All of this is just a reminder for us that just like God created flowers in all shapes and sizes, needing different amounts of water, different types of soil, different amounts of sun, God created humanity the same way.